Hi guys, bonjour, ciao, annyeonghaseyo, hola. How are you all doing today? And welcome back to the Elegant Country Mom. I'm Eileen, and I am on my way up to the garden. I have not checked on it in quite some time, and I'm just kind of curious how it looks, because of course with snow and everything, things tend to look different. This is probably gonna be bumpy, because it's a hill and it's steep, and yeah, I totally did not do up my boots. Hold on a second. I did do up my boots, silly me. It's always good to double check when you're going for a walk, and the snow is deep. The snow is like so powdery. It's like almost makes me think of like fake snow because it just feels very light and fluffy. Yeah, nothing spectacular about the garden. It just looks like it's been wintered. I wonder what kind of tracks those are. I think it might be a deer. I could be wrong. Just a minute. See, those are the tracks. I think it might be a deer bounding around. I think I could be wrong. That or a rabbit. I'm totally not an animal expert, but yeah, there's our garden up there. Nothing spectacular. You can see where we had the potatoes and corn and stuff, but I just kind of thought it would be kind of cool to see if we could see any tracks. Yeah, if I see any more tracks, then I will film them for you guys, but I'm pretty sure this over here is a cat. Yeah, that looks like a kitty cat. There's several farm cats around. Yeah, they're not really, they tend to walk around this way because our chicken coop is just down the hill a ways. Yeah, as you can see from the kitty cat tracks, they kind of go up a ways. But from our chicken coop, I always bring our chickens some nice warm fresh water every morning. So I dump out their container, which is usually always frozen, of course. And the cats from our neighbors like to come and lick the ice blocks, which I totally don't blame them. But yeah, it's kind of cool just coming up here and seeing what's all been, not that anything happens in the garden, but it's just fun to see the different animal tracks. I'm not sure what these tracks are. I think they might be a rabbit. As you can see from those tracks, those ones look almost like rabbit tracks. But yeah, no, we have lots of deer around. There's rabbits. I've seen rabbits. And of course we got the farm cats. But I think somebody's going snowmobiling. Today's like the perfect day for going snowmobiling. So, yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go walk this way down, do a little mini loop, and then head back. So, ooh, bright. This way might be a bit more deep. Sure glad I did my boots up nicely. There's nothing worse than getting snow in your boot. That's for sure. Oh, sorry guys. Blinding sunlight. There we go. Now I'm getting a bit more into the shade. Okay, this way is definitely deeper as far as snow goes. But I just kind of wanted to come out here and talk with you guys for a little bit. Like, we were gonna go to town and see the Christmas train. That did not quite really work out because my 3-year-old and my almost 2-year-old were exhausted. Like, they totally needed a nap. Like, my poor little one, like, I put her down for a bit of a late morning nap this morning, like at 11. Normally I'll stick her down for a nap between like 9:30 and 10:30. But today, because we had hoped to go, of course, see the Christmas train that was coming through town, I'm like, well, if she can handle staying up later, then she can have a a late morning nap. So I stuck her down at 11, went in there at 12. No, you could totally tell she had not slept, but of course you could tell she needed it because the poor little thing had dark circles under her eyes. Do you guys ever, like, for any of you who are parents too, do you ever find that, like, in your kids where they need a nap and you put them down for a nap, but they just fight it and fight it and fight it, and then when you go to, like, supposedly wake them up, they just are, like, exhausted and zonked out, but yet they're like, no, we're staying up. Do you guys ever have that? Like, yeah. So I always put her down for a snooze, and that way if she sleeps, awesome. If not, then she has a little bit of quiet time where she can just play by herself and have some her time. I don't know, for my two girls, I just feel like, even for whether you're a kid or an adult, I just feel like it's important to be able to just have a little bit of quiet time and just be able to unwind, which hence the reason why most of my videos that you guys see are me on a walk, because, well, as you can tell, I like walks. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm up to. I'm probably gonna go back inside, drink some more of my coffee, because I started drinking it inside. It was too hot, so I came outside. So anyhow, how do you guys, this is a random question, but how do you guys like your, like, I guess, coffee or tea? Do you like it hot or cold? Like, for me, as a busy mom of two, I usually tend to, like, make my coffee after I'm done eating my lunch, clean up the kitchen, sweep the floor and all that stuff, and then by the time I sit down and drink it, it's cold, or usually, like, lukewarm. And for me, that's honestly how I like it. Like, I'm not a big fan of hot coffee. I like my ice caps. That's honestly what I like. Or if, of course, if I do a tea, then I like tea warm. Unless it's summertime, in which case iced tea is amazing. But anyhow, yes, I guess that's kind of, how do you like your coffee or your tea? Do you like it hot? Do you like it cold? Do you like adding flavoring to it or whatever? So yeah, I am gonna run inside because I'm getting a bit nippy. And thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna do a little bit more filming inside or not. I know for me, I just feel like lighting works better outside, and I usually have to tend to, yeah, I'm rambling. So anyhow, I will talk more with you later. Hi guys, I'm in my kitchen right now, and I just came to check on our steaks for supper. I have them unthawing in a bowl here. I'm not quite sure if you can see. I've got some venison steaks here unthawing. I'm hoping they'll be unthawed for supper. If not, then I'll do them for Monday supper. Yeah, that's right, today's Sunday. And then I just made my coffee, and I am going to sit down and put my feet up for a little bit. It's nap time. So let's enjoy some quiet time, shall we? So I usually just always tend to, while the girls sleep, the house is a bit, it's the weekend. Like, I work my butt off all week to make sure everything's all spick and span, but it's the weekend, so I tend to take a little break because it's the weekend. Everybody is allowed to have a bit of a break, so don't mind the hair and all of that. But yes, I'm gonna be checking a few things online, and then I'm gonna go for a walk in a little bit, and you guys are more than welcome to come and join me. I am back. I'm in our yard now. I am just gonna check on my chickens. Hi chickies. They're looking at me like, ooh, what does she have? Hi girlies. How are you? Oh, don't you look nice and fluffy? They're pecking around eating scraps and all that stuff. They're doing good. Yeah, good girls. They're doing good. Our chicks are good. Hens are doing good. And we have lots of different kinds of birds coming and flying and checking out our bird feeder. We have, how many birds do we have? We have at least one pair of blue jays. We got a whole bunch of chickadees. I've seen the occasional redpoll, I believe they're called. We have woodpeckers. There are squirrels around, but they have not come to our feeder yet, which is probably a good thing. We do have grouse, because I know in my one video I showed you guys well, I tried to film a grouse, but of course with my camera I wasn't able to get a very good angle. But anyhow, that is what I've been up to. I've checked on the chickens, and we went up to the garden and randomly didn't really see much of anything, but we did see some cool animal tracks, so I think that's pretty cool. So anyhow, I will let you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fabulous afternoon. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, and remember, follow your gut, be you, and smile. Have an awesome afternoon.